Hey, everybody. This is the second half of the New Orleans Saints playoff game in autumn wind. Joining it in progress, the Patriots lead 9-3. I wasn't able to uh, broadcast this earlier, and we're running on battery here, so we'll see how it. I should be fine. It should last just fine. Here's a post of Blake Jarwin. Looks like let's see. It looks like he was double covered. I think. As the Saints say, good call. So yeah, so successful double team. Let's see if I can get the pass rush matchup here. Wasn't quick enough. So let me share this out in case anybody else wants to join. Saints Pats. So 2nd and 10 here. Crossing pattern to Julian Edelman. This time a run call, and it's going to be a receiver hit for 13 yards as Jules is maxed out. Short gain on the short gain column. I didn't get it quick enough here either. I like to have that pass rush matchup. We'll add it in after this play. Latavius Murray in the backfield. Looks like he has 9 unfatigued carries left. Inside run to Murray, and he's going nowhere. Yeah, he got it up. So 2nd and 10. 9:18 to go in the third quarter. Let's see if I can put this over on the forum too. So some pretty good defensive calls here. Let's look at the ball position. It looks like the Patriots got the ball first. Their first 6 possessions went punt, downs, punt, touchdown, field goal, and they missed the extra point. And they had a missed field goal in there. No, that's New Orleans. New Orleans responded with field goal, missed field goal, punt into half, and then a punt in the second half. So the guessed wrong run from Murray there on 2nd and 10 picks up 14. Murray's run 8 times for 43 yards, so 49 yards. So some nice hits for Murray. Looks like the Patriots are coached by Jeff Smith, the Saints by Jean Lafleur. It looks like the Pats have been focusing on shutting down the passing game. There's a 5-yard run by James White. And then 2nd and 5, 8:06 to go in the third quarter. Big drive here by the Saints. If they can get in the end zone, they take the lead, assuming they can convert their extra point. Oh, they go full house. They get the boost to the run ratings. Of course, if they throw flat, you get 2 men in zone. James White, Alex Arma, and Latavius Murray in the backfield. He's going for a fly to Philip Dorsett. It was guessed correctly. There's 1 man in the zone. So he was hoping that he would respond with a short yardage defense, and that would have been a 28-yard pickup. Little cat and mouse game here. Third and 5. I said Damian Lewis. That's the actor. Dion Lewis. Damian Lewis, of course, from Band of Brothers and Billions and Homeland. Great actor. But Dion Lewis can catch a flat pass better than Damian Lewis. So there's that. Score out right to Dorsett. 0 in the zone but it's the defender X or defender +1 or +3. He gains a yard, and again the Saints will have to punt. Make sure I got everything going here. Got added in, sharing screen. Yep, we're good. So Coffin Corner punt's going to come down. It looks like it's going to head out of bounds right around the 17, 16? No, down to the 14. 36-yard punt. First and 10, and the Pats come out 3 wide. Saints respond with a 3-4. Square ended Boyd. There's nobody there. It's going to be guessed wrong. Derek Carr converts. That'll be an 11-yard pickup. First and 10 out to the 35. So Chris Carson, Derek Carr, DK Metcalf, Larry Fitzgerald, and Tyler Boyd. That's a nice set of targets, along with Austin Hooper, the tight end. See, is it David or Duke? No, it's Duke Johnson. I said David. It's Duke Johnson. He's also an excellent pass catcher. Curled to DK Metcalf. And it's going to be picked off. Guessed right on the 11. A low interception chance, 2 through 4, 11, and 12. But it's grabbed out of the air by Quentin Dunbar, the ex-Seahawk, ex-Autumn Wind Seahawk, current Seattle Seahawk, but I think his contract's up. We'll see if they re-sign him. He was hurt a lot this year. It will not come close to that 6 rating, but that was exactly what he needed to pick the pass off. Actually, the rating had nothing to do with it. It was all about the quarterback's card. But screen right to Murray. There's a 4 there. It's going to be pick up 7. Matt Ryan. It's a go, and that was the first. I believe that was the first turnover of the game. Let's see. Let's see, fumbles. There were two fumbles by the Saints, and they recovered both of them. One fumble by the Seahawks, and they recovered it. So, yeah, that was the first turnover of the game. Let's see what the Saints can do with it at this key point in the game. 2nd and 3, down to the 22. They go full house. They did this on 3rd down and short and went deep. Off tackle left to Wayne Gallman. 2 men in the zone. Guessed right. Still going to pick up 6 yards. Gallman burst through the line. Oh, actually, he only picked up 4 yards since he's one of those low usage guys. And he can only get, and if the roll is a 2 or a 3, he only gets his average if it's on his card. And he averaged 4 yards a carry. If it's a 1, then you can take the reading on the card. 1st and 10 to the 18.
Not laid back in any way, but he's just enjoying it. And you could also flip it, and I'm curious what you think about this, Mad Dog. Hey, Andy Reid goes. Andy.
All this Super Bowl podcast hype. Okay, 3rd and 9. I missed the play. Sideline right to Julian Edelman. That's going to pick up 7. That'll set up. I'm sorry, that was 1st and 10. Third and 9. 3. The score is 9-3. So I didn't miss a play. So 2nd and 3. As I had to fumble with turn my podcast off. Okay. 2nd and 3 at the 11. Gallman's back in the game. So if he gets one of those low usage carries again, he'll still be able to pick up the 1st down. the Battle Royale draft one, which just tried to take a guy who's already taken. I got to correct that. And it's a 5-yard or 6-yard pickup, and that'll take it down to the 5-yard line. First and goal at the 5. Just make sure that's right. Saints kicker punter went to Aiden. First and goal at the 5. Full house. Murray and White. Murray has 7 unfatigued carries left, and White has 9. So plenty of carries, considering you only have a quarter of football left, quarter plus 3 minutes. Inside run to Murray, guessed right, dreaded 5, second and goal at the 5. So Jeff, the Patriots are graded excellent against the run, good against the pass. And the Saints are average against the run and excellent against the pass. So that's why we see a low-scoring game. 2 excellent units on each side. Patriots finished the season, I think, like 12-4 or something like that. Inside run to Murray, guessed wrong. And right guard puts 5-0, and it's going to be into the end zone thanks to the block of Isaac Seumalo. Boosted from his 5 to a 6 thanks to the formation. And the Saints take the lead after the extra point is good, 10-9. Now let's go over here. I'm going to pull up the regular season of the autumn wind to see these 2 teams that I believe played each other during the regular season. Saints were 12-4, and the Patriots were. Oh, this is last year. Sorry, I got the 2019 autumn wind up. 2020. Here we go. So the Patriots were. Oh, hold on. 1-yard pickup there on a flat pass. So the Patriots were 12-4, and the Saints were 9-7, and they did play each other. Let's see, Patriots, New England. I remember looking at that earlier. Yeah, they played each other opening game of the season. The Saints lost 34-27, so a lot more points in that game than this one. Crossing pattern to Fitzgerald, that's going to be incomplete on an 8. Guessed right. So he's got that excellent pass defense, which makes it tough. You don't want to be behind. Chris Carson, let's see how many carries he has left. Whoops, he switched out to Duke on 3rd down. Crossing pattern to Fitz. He's being double covered. So Gene has the excellent pass defense, and he's making some excellent calls here. So we'll have to punt it away. And it rolls all the way down to the 22. So Pats will have to play some good defense, try to get the ball back. James White checks in. I was going to share that out. Sideline left to Julian Edelman. That's double covered correctly. It's the linebacker, though, so it's one man in zone, -4 or -2. Looks like he's going to lose four yards. So 2nd and 14, back at the 18. Inside draw to Murray. Guessed wrong. He wants that short gain. Instead, he gets the center +8 or +0. And Rodney Hudson's 5 doesn't make the block. It was a white die 6. Big play there. Third and 14. The Saints go 4 wide. Lewis in the backfield. Scooter Scotty Miller checks in along with Sterling Shepard. Scotty Miller has a 15.4 yards per catch average. The Crows to Dorsett, 4-man in zone, guessed right, and it's incomplete on Ryan's card, and he will have to punt. Ryan's got those interceptions on 10. That may come into play later. 48-yard punt. Let's see about this return. And it's rolling. There is no return. It'll kick back to the 37, and that's where the Patriots will take over. Crossing pattern to Tyler Boyd. He's going 3 wide, throws a short pass, incomplete on 10. Second and 10. Still 3 wide. Chris Carson's back there. He hasn't been running the ball much since we've been watching. He's got 14 carries left. And it's a fly to Metcalf. Guessed wrong, and it hits a 9 on Derek Carr's card. He says, I don't need to run Chris Carson. I'm going to send him out as a blocker on this deep pass. There he is down the field. DK Metcalf takes it down to the 12-yard line. What a hit. Ouch, says the Saints. Their excellent pass defense is not used to getting burned like that. Guessed right would have been incomplete. So that was key that he got him guessed wrong. And Gene's kicking himself saying, gosh, I should have just kept calling pass. Crossing pattern to Boyd. And it's going to be picked off on the excellent D card. Look at that. Run the ball. Chris Carson. Didn't you learn anything from Super Bowl 49? You get it close, you run it. Easy for me to say. 35 passes for Carr today. How many runs? 13 runs. All right. So I need to recover. Need to rally. Button hook to James White. It's going to be an 11-yard pickup. First down. $12:36 to go in the game. That would have been huge because even if he just would have ran it 3 times ineffectually, Could have kicked the field goal, taking the lead. Always crucial in these playoff games. First and 10 out to the 31. Ryan's a great flat passer, looking to get the ball down the field. Chunk by chunk, control the clock. Punch it in. Off tackle left to White. No gains. It's guessed right. Jeff doesn't need my help on advice on what to call. He's calling a great game defensively. And offensively, too. He just had two turnovers so far. One cost him a touchdown, and one cost gave up a touchdown to the Saints, and one cost him his own touchdown. One was deep in his own end, one was deep in the Saints' end. Second and 10. Screen left to Murray. One guy's there. He flooded the other flat. It's going to be 7 on Ryan's card regardless, even if he had flooded the correct flat. Murray takes it down, setting up a 3rd and 3. Brings in Gallman, his 3rd down specialist. Daring Jeff to call run. Maybe he'll mix it up and try to hit something big to Jarwin or throw a flat or short to Edelman. And remember, Edelman's maxed out short. Really good flat, too. 2 6s in the middle there at linebacker for 2 6s against the pass. So it gives him a unique ability to defend the flat pass. Coaches taking their time. This is a critical point in the game. Off tackle left to Gallman. Guessed wrong. Nobody there. Short gain. Will he be limited to 4 yards? Yes. But regardless, he picks up the first down. If he had called run, it would have been stopped. But hindsight's 2020. It's a lot easier to play this game if you know what the dice rolls are going to be. First and 10 out to the 42. Saints looking to put together a long drive that ends in points of some type. Two-yard pickup. Guessed wrong. 2nd and 8. Murray's back in the game. Gene trying to conserve his carries. Crossing pattern to Edelman. Foreman in the zone, guessed right, and down goes Matt Ryan. He's sacked by Cameron Jordan. The NFL Saint brings down the Autumn Wind Saint, and that's going to set up a 3rd and 16. Huge play there. Just exactly what the doctor ordered for Jeff. 3rd and very long. Gene brings out the 4-wide defense, or 4-wide offense. Spread it out. Jeff responds with a 3-3-5. Look at all those 5s and 6s in the secondary. Both teams have a lot. There's a couple 4s there that, Sterling Shepard's covered by a 4. Dion Lewis is covered by a 4. Those guys can go deep. Might beat you over the top that way. The free safety's only a 4. So even if you throw to one of the other guys, if it comes back to man in zone and it's one man in zone, that could be a big play. Imagine getting a plus 28 or plus 29 here on 3rd and 16 off of the D card. Nope, it's going to be square right to Dorsett. And a 9-yard pickup on the receiver card. That's pretty nice. Still going to set him up and force him to punt. but he flipped the field, and he should be able to pin the Saints inside, or the Pats inside their own 20. 54-yard punt. Not a coffin corner, which that was fine. It's going to roll right where he wants it, it looks like. And he tries to take it out. Let it roll. Unless my animation was wrong. Oh, he did let it roll. See, my animation was wrong. The Strat's got a little bit of a bug there. So it went to the 20. Come on, viewers. You know, it looked like it. It looked like it was returned from the 3. I think that's a spectator bug only. So 1st and 10 at the 20. Oh, that's we get the error. 7-yard pickup there on a guest right flat pass to Derek Carr. And we got a second and 3 now. Let's see. Quick out right. It's going to pick up 5, so that's the first down. So all is not lost for the Patriots. Despite their 2 turnovers, they're putting together a drive here, matriculating the ball down the field. Chris Carson's still saying, feed me, give me some carries against that average run defense. But Jeff's saying, nah, B, I got this. I'll flat pass my way down the field. Inside run to Carson. Oh, flipped it up on me. And she says, that's why I don't run. Got that white die 1 killing me out of this formation. Would have been a 5-yard pickup if he's in base. But he doesn't want to be in base. He wants to be 3 wide. He wants to be throwing against those flats with his excellent flat passer in Derek Carr. Mix it in the shorts. Maybe go run. It's a run call. Can the center make the block? No. J.C. Treader was a 4 reduced to a 0, so he had no chance of making the block. 3rd and 8. .636 to go. That clock is now working against the Patriots. They need a big conversion here. Speaking of 5s and 6s in the secondary, look at Gene and his excellent pass defense. Dunbar's a 6. He's got a 6 free safety in. Oh, it's picked off again, a 3rd time. Screen left to Carson. Guessed right. That excellent pass defense card really coming into play. And it looks like it was returned for a touchdown. We didn't see the animation. But that was Damian Wilson, the linebacker, picking that off and taking it back. That really puts the Pats in a hole. Now, up by 7, he's going to try the extra point. Not a good half for Derek Carr, he says. There's still time here. If he kicks the extra point, that puts him up 8, which is still a 1-score game. You could try to really put the hammer down and go for 2 here. If you convert it, it's a 9-point lead, and you're up by 2 scores. If you don't convert it, you're still up by 7, and he is going to do exactly that. So this needs to be a perfect call for Jeff to keep this a 1-score game. That's the right strategy. That's the way I would play it. And I like that. And the NFL coaches are doing this now too. 6:18 to go in the game. Will he run it to White or Lewis? Nope, it's a slant to Jarwin, 4 minute zone, guessed right. And it's picked off. If he can return it, that'd be wild. It will give you 2 points. You should try to return it. Might as well. And he does. It doesn't go anywhere. So it's only a 7-point lead. That's good news for Jeff and his Pats. I like the move by Gene. I like the move to try to put the pressure on. My animation's slowing to a crawl here. That's a problem. Hope we stay connected. I think I'm going to turn off my animation. If I didn't already lock up. It's locked up. Let me get back in again. Close the program. Cancel. If this goes into overtime, we might have a problem with my laptop battery. I brought my laptop. I'm running some errands, and I wasn't going to be home during this time. So I said, let me just try to catch the second half. And it's worked out well so far. Let's go grab that ID. Is it still on my memory? Nope. Because I have a link to the broadcast. So Jeff needs to put together a drive here. And I'm already missing some plays here. All right, let's see what we're at. So it looked like it was going to be a touchback. 3rd and 11. We already missed the first 2 plays. .506 to go. Is it already 4 down territory? Probably not. Probably have to punt it if you don't make it here. Down and out to Chris Carson. Covered by a 4. But the excellent pass defense cards don't really give you much help, and it was on the D cards. So it'll be punting time, I believe. Yeah, there's enough time. You got to play defense. You can't. If you go for it here, then you're really lost if you don't make it. Oh, I should turn off my animation. .29-yard return. Everything coming up roses now for the Saints. They take it inside the Pats territory to the 45, 1st and 10. They need some magic of their own. Murray's in the game. Now, he's got his best running back in there with plenty of carries. 4 minutes to go. 1 first down away from long field goal range. Barring a turnover, this could be really bad. But the Pats had a deep hole. Screen left to Murray. There's 2 men in the zone, and it's an interception split. Incomplete. If he just would have doubled Murray, but how do you know? 2nd and 10. 2 more good calls here to force him to punt. Then you get a chance to go the length of the field to try to tie this and send it to overtime. I am going to turn off the animation. Well, it's going okay. I'll turn off the animation if there's a score, because the kickoff seems to really lag. Screen right, correctly flooded. Intercepted! Are you kidding me? What a call by Jeff! Can he return it? It's going to the 50. He's to the 40. He's to the 35 and tackled at the 31 by Julian Edelman, chasing the play from behind. Michael Kendricks, the NFL Seattle Seahawk, currently unemployed. Actually, he played for the Redskins in the playoff game, so he signed late with them. 1st and 10 at the 31, 3:54 to go. Pitch out right to Carson, out of a base formation. Onside in, +4, +9, going to get 4. 2nd and 6. Now we're seeing him run the ball. And maybe he can get Gene in a run call and try to throw it, but he's got 5s at tackles, 4s everywhere else as far as run blocking. Quick slant, 2 men in the zone, incomplete. He did have him guess wrong there, though. 3rd and 6. Definitely 4 down territory now. 3 wide. Let's see if Gene goes 3-4, 3-3-5. Looks like 3-3-5. The more it lands on the D card, the better it is for Gene. Jean. I say Gene. Probably Jean. Jean, come on, French Canadian. Let's go. We saw him throw short to Carson the last time. This time it's an inside run to Carson. Nose tackles a 5. He makes the stop, makes it 4th and 5. If it would have been a white die 6, that would have been a 12-yard pickup and new life. Now we got a 4th down, do or die for the Pats. This is where in the NFL, in their playoff game, the Packers kicked a field goal, leaving it up to their defense. It was actually 4th and 10 probably, I think, but no such error in judgment by Jeff Smith as he's going to go for it. He needs a flat pass on Carr's card. 4th and 5. What's going to happen here? Look for Gene to bring that 6 free safety down and flood the other flat, making it really tough. There's 2 men in zone, interception split, and that is going to take it down to 206. Still a chance for Jeff. He needs to stop, but he wanted that on Carr's card, and it was on Carr's card, but it just hit a bad number. White die was 2, so really no way to break contain. On the right card, but the wrong number. I gotta take a quick phone call. I will be right back. We're gonna watch silent for a second. All right, so that was a loss of 1, 2nd and 11. That hasn't had to use his timeouts yet because of the 2-minute warning. Murray's in the game. I think Gene's going to be aggressive here. I don't think he's going to just run it. Look for him to try to end this with a 1st down. Sideline right. It's a run call. Guess wrong. Picks up 8. That'll set up 3rd and 3. So that pick hasn't turned him off from throwing the ball. No containment. It would have been 3rd and 7 if he had guessed pass. Hard to do. You don't want him to break a short gain on a run on 2nd and long. All right, to have one more chance, he needs another great call. Flood the right flat, double team the right guy, call run, stuff the zone. That's the beauty of this game. Full house. We saw a run by Gallman that hit his +6. Picked up a 1st down earlier. It was a 4-yard pickup on a 3rd and short. Slant to Jarwin. Correctly called pass, but it still hits the receiver card. 3 men in zone. Why was there 3 men in zone? I thought it had 4 men in zone. Oh, it's a fumble. A receiver fumble. And it's returned for a touchdown. Long gain, 85 yards. What a turn of events. Buda Baker slaps the ball out of Blake Jarwin's hand, picks it up, rumbles down, and takes it into the end zone. 1:37 left, an extra point away from tying the game. Young Wei Koo comes on. What a stunning turn of events. And he's going to go for two? This early against excellent pass defense? No, 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 no. Kick that extra point. Get the game to overtime. You've been calling a strong game offensively. There's no reason to do this. Take the point. Jeff, getting ballsy. You know, if it was against a poor run defense or average even, maybe you do it. It is average run defense. But will he just pound it in there with Carson? I think you're going to see a run call by the Saints. Jeff's being bold. Go big or go home. And even if you get it, he still has plenty of time to come down and kick a field goal. And you're forcing him to go use all four downs. If there was only a way to call timeout and just kick the extra point. Jeff's burnt earlier from missing the extra point. It should be a tie game already. Maybe he's reconsidering it. He is the home team. All he misses on an 11, but he's going to go for it. I can get it if it was like 15 seconds left or 22 seconds left, even 30 seconds left. But there's too much time on the clock with all three timeouts for the Saints for this to really have an impact on the game other than a negative impact. And against a 3-4, it's harder to run for those 2 yards against a 3-4. And you don't have your best receivers in the game in this formation. No DK Metcalf. It's a run to Duke Johnson. Linebacker in zone, -1 or -4. And he's going to make it! Excuse me, Mr. Crowley. You are wrong, Jeff says. I'm going to do it my way. I know the other team. Patrick Onwuasor. He's only a 4 against the run. One linebacker in the zone. Takes it in. There would have been 2 linebackers in the zone. It would have been stuffed. So the Pats take a 17-16 lead, and I was supposed to turn animation off. I got lucky there. Didn't lock up. So the Saints take over, trailing by 1, 1:45 to go in the game. I would say in regulation, but I don't, like I said, okay, there still could be a tie if this, like the Saints get a touchdown, get a 2-point conversion, and the Patriots get a touchdown. So we could have a 24-24 game. That could send it to overtime. But other than that, I don't think we're going to see that. A lot of excitement in this one. What a crazy game. Murray's in the backfield in a blocking back halfback set. Patriots are in 3-3-5, which is now legal that we're this deep in the game, under 2 minutes. You can play that defense. Pitch out left to Murray. Guessed wrong. Picks up 5. Let's see if he gets out of bounds. Does not. Patriots will go hurry up, I believe. But the Saints will go hurry up. They do. Saving those timeouts. Second and 5. Same formation, same defense. Which it would be in a hurry up. Not showing blitz. Ryan's strength to the short and the flat pass. Square out right to Edelman. I'm sorry, to Dorsett. and he's going to pick up 8. That's a first down. Let's see if he gets out of bounds. The last thing Gene wants is a receiver fumble. No worries on that, and he gets out of bounds. So the Saints in good shape out to the 38, all 3 timeouts. 1:15 to go. They'll be happy to matriculate this ball down the field with some flat passes and some runs, get into the end zone, or kick a field goal and win it. We'll take a look at their field goal kicker. Crossing banner to Edelman, guessed right. 16-yard hit. Now it's inside Patriots territory. Does not get out of bounds. 1:15 to go. Jeff needs one of those turnovers again. He had a receiver fumble. He had a pick. Cashed one in, couldn't cash the other one in. And here I was making fun of the Matt LaFleur, but if Jeff had followed what he did and gotten the field goal first and then somehow came up with that miraculous play, it'd be a 4-point lead, and he wouldn't have to worry about a game-winning field goal going against him. Off tackle lefty, James White, guessed wrong. He's going to pick up 8. It's going to take it to the 38. Now let's take a look at that field goal kicker for the Saints. Younghoe Koo is the one for the Patriots. And we got Zane Gonzalez, who is kind of shaky until the 23-yard line, 2 through 7 and 12. So if you can keep him above the 23, you're in good shape. At least you have a chance. 45 seconds to go. He used his first time out after that last play. So theoretically, 7 plays available. Assuming he gets out of bounds or calls timeout on all of them before the field goal try. It's a lot of plays to defend, especially against a good flat passer, a good running team. Button hook to James White. There's a 6 there, guessed right. Incomplete, so that's one of the 6 down. Or I said 7, so that's 1. So 37, 30, 22, 15, 8. So 5 more before the field goal try. So 6 was the right number. Again, if something's tackled in bounds and he's out of timeouts, you have to figure it differently. But he's got 2 timeouts left. Probably going to try to save 1 for that last-minute field goal, 3rd and 2. Forget about the timeouts right now on the plays. It's the down that matters. 3rd and 2. He's got 2 plays to make 2 yards. That would have been a run. Nobody in the zone on an 8 on the D cards. That's a big number. It's a run call. Crossing pattern to Edelman, and it hits the interception split. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th and 2. So he had him guessed wrong. Look at all those hits on Ryan's card. That would have brought it into easy field goal range. 4th and 2, 30 seconds left. This is the Patriots need to make their stand here. Zane Gonzalez's range ends at the 37. You could still get the variable range and try to kick a field goal here, but you're talking about a 30% try, 15%, 20%, depending on if you get the adjustment. Well, actually, you don't get the adjustment, 0%. So he's going to go for it, especially with that good flat passer. Murray comes into the game. He's got his best running back. And my laptop is going to die. Wouldn't you know it, my laptop's going to die right when we need it the most. 30 seconds. Come on, laptop. You're in battery saver mode. You can do it. 4 more plays. Inside run to Murray being keyed. He's going to lose a yard, and that's it. Folks, that's it. The Patriots hold on. What a call. Gene says, good call. Jeff says, thank you. And wow, what a game. Crazy, crazy game. Excellent job by both coaches. If there was a half to record, it was definitely the second half and not the first half. That's where we tuned in the 3rd quarter, and it's been pretty much nonstop excitement. This has been one of the best games I've watched. And I was wrong. That was a ballsy call by the Patriots. We'd be heading to overtime, and my laptop battery couldn't handle it. take a knee here, guys, so I can stop this and get the link out there. Because people have got to be watching this game. This game is nuts. Take a knee to Derek Carr, 2 timeouts, then the third knee, unless there's I think it's 1 in 1,200 chance for a fumble on a snap fumble. Wouldn't that be something? Man. So one of the teams with excellent pass defense has been knocked out. There's still a few good ones in there. The Patriots march on, despite being on the brink. One more timeout, one more knee, and that'll do it. Such a good game. Take that knee, people. My battery. You got to respect the laptop battery. Come on now. Take that knee, Jeff. What's taking so long? Quit typing. All right. So that is the game. Huge win for the Patriots. Good game, Jeff. There's the game over. That's what I wanted to see. We're going to close out of this. We're going to go over here and end the broadcast. Thanks, guys, for watching.